saying goodbye to Bohol and headed on to another ferry. Now we're in Tagbilaran City, ready to take a ferry back to Cebu. Now we've come through a security point. We're checking baggage. We paid a baggage fee of 100 pesos each, which is $2.50 more, plus now a terminal fee of 30 each. So it goes check-in, security, baggage fee, terminal fee, pre-departure, departure, and you're on the boat. They have some very interesting facts here. Crows can hold grudges against specific individual people. Telling me something we don't know. We're watching this screen because they had something about throwing up. Seasickness. Close your eyes while keeping your head still. Drink plenty of water. Choose a seat closest to the center of the boat. Too late now, motherfuckers. Eat soda crackers. Slowly sip on soft drinks. Guess where all these things can be bought? The Quick Stop.
Ocean Jet Ferry for Cebu at 11:40.
That's a tiny ferry for a whole lot of people. Let's see how it goes. Ah, yes. There goes the center of the boat. Right now we're doing a prayer for safe travel. In a lot of places that would be a bad omen. And we're off. Well, we're pulling into port now at Cebu City. The luggage retrieval process here is always just mayhem. I don't even know why they give us these numbers. Wow, that is not a good system. Luggage just roughly handled, dumped off the boat. People piling luggage in front of you, waiting, people shoving, no one listening to you. Wow. Wow. Is that normal? Tell me in the comments. We have arrived. The next 2 days, we're just transferring, setting ourselves back up, and we're off to Palawan. Just before we get on our flight to Puerto Princesa on Palawan, we are attempting to find another vegetarian restaurant. How do we get to this place? We figured out the mystery. It's closed. Well, we are on our way to try to find another spot now, walking all around Cebu City. Oh, look at that. Looks like lots of cheap options here. Budget meals with rice, pumpkin coconut soup, green veggies, and a hot pot soup or vegan appetizer for only $70. That's about $1.75. I didn't love my choice of greens because they had sort of a bitter, burnt coffee undertone. The food was served cold, which didn't instill a lot of confidence about food hygiene, but it's vegan, and all of the signs and the general cleanliness of the little place seemed to make it acceptable. It did taste fresh, like it was cooked, recently. The adobo was very nice. The fried stuff was pretty tasty and crispy. And the food was decently wholesome. Overall, the price was awesome. $3.50 per person. It was good. It was fine.
I think it was a good lunch. Come early.
I think it would have been much more enjoyable if it was hot. When we asked her if it could be made hot, she was mostly silent. But then just said, what, all of it? The kitchen is kind of far. So anyway, that's a cultural difference here. Anyway, they cook the food in the morning and then you just eat it all day. We used the Cebu Pacific app to check into our flight. Remember them from a couple videos back? Fingers crossed. Then we used the Grab app for a ride to the airport. Hello. And hope for a better outcome than last time we flew this airline. Here we go. Will it be different from the first time that we took Cebu Pacific? Let's find out right now. Okay, so there is information on a screen this time. We made it into the lineup better this time anyway. That's pretty good. Almost up. Well, that went much more smoothly than last time. We've made it through baggage check and security, and now we wait. We were starving, so we found a snack out of about 50 different kiosks and menus. There's one thing, well, two things technically. One is just the barbecue or chili barbecue seasoned fries from Potato Corner, and then you can find some snacks at the corner store type places. They've changed the gate twice in like 10 minutes. Now we've got a delay. I've noticed that the people at Cebu don't really look at your face when they look at your passport. They didn't look at you even once. Just a small delay.
Off in the distance there is a ribbon cutting ceremony, so we are facing a little more of a delay.
There was also a bunch of military helicopters and other vehicles causing a delay. Finally, we taxied, got into the air. Flight was smooth, staff was good, and the delay wasn't as bad because the flight was shorter than advertised. About 55 minutes instead of what they said was going to be 1 hour and 30 minutes. Three gate changes, a military helicopter and vehicle procession. Later, we've arrived.
Be cautious when opening the overhead bins as you move your seats.
Thanks. Have a good day. Well, there we go. That one was smoother than the last one. What do you think, comparatively speaking? Was that more an average experience on Cebu? Seems like it. Seems a little bit better. Now let's go wade through the incessant taxi drivers. I once again want to remind you that when you get out at an airport, pretty much anywhere in Southeast Asia, you're going to be hit with the tuk-tuks and the taxi drivers. We're going 2 kilometers. And we're getting asks of $3.50 and $2.50 for cabs and tuk-tuks respectively. The ride this morning was 20 kilometers for $300. And that was through Grab. The meter ended up showing that it was actually more like $2.47. So all of those guys back there refused to use a meter. They said it's a fixed price. No, it isn't. If you want to just go for it for the sake of convenience, you do you. But we are on a budget and we got to stick to it.
You want to hang on to your bag?
Actual retail price, 80.
No problem, ma'am.
Animal Bite Treatment Center. We arrived safely at the stay, and that completed our sea to land to air to land trip from Bohol to Cebu to Palawan. Stay tuned for all the fun in Puerto Princesa. I'm David.